Buju, Giweda Nudinikwe, Indijnakas, Gazaga Squajmakag, and Dunjaba. My name is Andrea Reese. I am the current City of Lakes Community Land Trust Executive Director, and I've also been a CLT homeowner since 2018. You buy an affordable home, you lease the land that it is on. It's a 99-year ground lease. You can do whatever you want to that home. That is your home, right? And when you leave it, that is also making way for a new homeowner to come in the same way you did. We are headed to the Am Stately houses. There have been 5 created that will perpetually stay affordable in this area, and all of them are Native American homeowners. What grounds me in this work is who we're doing the work for, specifically Black, Indigenous, people of color communities. The importance of focusing on homeownership is because of what it provides. It provides a foundation, it provides stability, it's going to ripple into health. It's going to ripple into education. When communities see that we can actually do these things, not if I'm going to buy a house, but when I'm going to buy a house, right? Like that hope is very significant.
Hi, my name is Makia Griffin. I'm the Executive Director of Rondo Community Land Trust. The Rondo community, like I think many other Black communities across the United States, a highway went through it. Over 300 businesses were lost and over 700 homes were taken, but thousands of people were displaced from that measure. Today, we work to right those wrongs that happened in the past. So as part of Rondo Community Land Trust reparative framework, we have a right to return to Rondo, where we are pairing Rondo descendants with significant dollars to come in and purchase homes, and they also get first right of refusal in any of our business spaces. So we're really happy to be seeding this cultural corridor.
I got very popular with the customization of Crocs, so I opened up a brick and mortar and then added a boutique.
I think yesterday was our 30th business that's looking to try to find space on Selby Avenue because of this renaissance, as I call it. I am a wonderful product of the Rondo community and a product of my family that have been pillars in this community for well over 80 years. And it's on their shoulders that I stand to do this work. We need to ensure that there's a place for everybody, because that's what makes a fair and a just world.
My name is Jeff Washburn. I'm the administrator for the Minnesota Community Land Trust Coalition. Back in the early 2000s, he realized that we needed a support organization to help the emerging community land trusts in the state through trainings and conferences, and then more importantly, to create awareness in the funding world, advocacy, and fundraising to support the work of community land trusts statewide. The early days, one of the entities that stepped up to fund the community land trusts here in Minnesota and the Minnesota CLT Coalition was the McKnight Foundation. We were able to have a presence at the Capitol advocating for more affordable home ownership funding and more long-term affordable home ownership funding. Just over the last couple of years, especially in greater Minnesota, a couple new land trusts have started up, and to know that those new land trusts can lean on some of the most experienced community land trusts in the nation and be able to get those resources without having to pay a ton of money as a result of those direct investments made by McKnight and other funders in the early years of the Minnesota CLT Coalition.